Wow, what a beautiful morning here in Mccarthy. We are camped just a little further west of the parking lot area in their camping spaces. You just kind of pull in and find one. Here's their very interesting outhouse. Thought I'd catch a little bit of this. Kind of quirky. As far as outhouses go, look at that. Somebody decorated it inside. Got a little creative. There we go. The sun is really trying hard to peek through the clouds. And we want to walk down into town. But we were waiting to see if it was going to stop raining, because it rained early this morning. So this here is the little glacial lake runoff from the melting glacier up here. Rocks on the path a little bit here, make it a little rough. So that over there is the Root Glacier. And although it's covered with gravel and silt and stuff, there's still ice underneath all of that. And that has melted down since, what, 1900? It was so high you could not see across here. It's melted down since then. Today the clouds are hanging low. You can't even see the tops of the mountains. Down here along the shoreline, it's pretty rocky. I don't really think this is the type of beach that you'd want to be swimming on, especially the first week of June. We still saw snow in the woods on the way out here. So here's an interesting little campsite. You drive your vehicle right around this pile of gravel, and there's a little fire ring and a little picnic table. We wanted to get Nick out and about for a while because we are not going to take him into Mccarthy. Mccarthy is known for all of its dogs roaming free. Nobody's on a leash. Yeah, probably from the glacier all mushed together. Steve's talking about these rocks here that are kind of made of all other rocks mushed together. So that's probably very easily glacial remains.
Pretty in a way.
Mm-hmm. Almost like its own terrazzo flooring. Look at that.
Almost looks like concrete.
Yeah. Little rugged here to walk back up to the camper, kind of like a little moonscape. So we gotta get somewhere where Nick can run around a little bit, wear off some of his energy before we have a little lunch and then head into Mccarthy. Run, 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 run. It's in the 50s somewhere for temperature. The wind is less than yesterday, so I don't think it's going to be too bad for walking. Here's our little fire ring right here. Well, we think we're going to get ready to go into Mccarthy. Nick is the king of the world. He looks absolutely adorable. Steve said this lake is only fed by the glacier as it melts.
You see the Kennecott mines over there across the way.
Yep, we're going to go over there later. Right, let's see. Above my finger are the famous Kennecott mines. And we can either walk that 5 miles, we can rent e-bikes, or we can take a shuttle. Depending on the weather, if it warms up or not. It's pretty cold standing out here.
That gravel you see over there is all glacier.
Yep, it's all melting glacier. That's actually ice right there. All this, it just has gravel on top of it. But that is the glacier. Okay, we're parked here in the main parking lot now at Mccarthy. We're gonna walk into town, or we could rent e-bikes and e-bike into town. Rates aren't too bad, but I think we're gonna walk and see how it goes. Here's the little visitor information shack. The guy in there by the name of Mike was really helpful yesterday. And it says there's no shuttles running today. Over here they have some glamping tents set up that you can rent. Do a little glamping. You are here. Welcome to America's largest national park, the Wrangell St. Elias. Okay, here's the famous bridge across the river into Mccarthy. And you can look through it.
Water coming from the glacier.
All this water is coming from the glacier. This bridge down here is specially used for the townspeople to get deliveries and things at the businesses for vehicles, but it's not for general population or tourists to be using. Ooh. Pretty nifty. I think it's bolted together with enough bolts, huh?
Yep.
So there you go, folks. You just walked the bridge into Mccarthy. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, fuzzy puppies. Oh, are you the greeting crew? Yeah, you're the welcoming committee. We signed the guest book. Ingenuity, which is what my father always said. Now here's the path up into Mccarthy. It's about half a mile. There's some old pieces of railroad track that were pulled up, tossed to the side. That one's buried, so it must have went right straight up here. This is the Mccarthy Kennecott Community Church. Kind of pretty. Nestled back in among the trees. Well, hello, puppy. Are you here to greet us? Are you going to take us into town? Or are you on a mission? So where are you going? Well, it was nice to meet you. This must be the big generator system for the town. Here's an example of what a buckboard was when people went out west. They weren't very big. They were only, let's see, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 feet wide, maybe 8 feet long. You didn't ride in the buckboard, the family, you walked. All your possessions were inside, and whoever was driving the oxen or the horses pulling it got to sit on the seat. That was about it. Wow, this one even has a spring for when you take off. Less of a jolt. Here's a 1930 LaSalle parked by the hotel. How touristy. Typical touristy stuff here. Aw, some little doggy toy laying in the road. This is kind of a cool gate next to the art gallery. Quite the view through the center of it. Here's some old mining buckets repurposed into planters. Some wheelbarrows. And look at this. Here's an old safe. With the little partitions inside. Look, it's made out of concrete. Reinforced steel. There goes another puppy. Stopped to say hello to us. Okay, we're gonna walk down this way. This here's the air flights, charter services, backcountry trips.
The rock crusher is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, from the company Els Chalmers, which my grandfather on my dad's side worked there for I don't know how many years. Ooh, mosquito.
Is that Alaskan wave?
Yeah, I think so.
So there's the Potato. We stopped at the one that was also down in Valdez. They have a branch of the same restaurant chain. In here, we've come by the museum. Some big mining parts of whatever, or I don't know, maybe they're train parts. But in the center, it says Alice Chalmers, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Oh, it says rock crusher. That's what this is, a rock crusher. Now we know. Yes, little Miss Molly McDougal, you come up to say hello again. Oh, such a good puppy. She says, I want to sniff you, Guy. You smell like dog. I think you like dogs. She says, lean over and pet me.
Does it smell like, huh? Smell like a Nicholas? You know what a Nicholas is?
She says, do you get treats in that bag?
Yeah.
So that portion was inside of the railroad car.
The instigator.
Yes.
Can you call her to you, Molly? Up. Can you get up?
We're here doing a little tourist thing. I think I need a Mccarthy shirt to wear.
They are. Yes. Yeah. Of course. You're welcome.
Good.
And then here's from the saloon. Oh, we need a sticker. A Mccarthy sticker. you smell, huh, Nick? Oops. What are you smelling? Do I smell like other puppies? Oh my goodness. Was I around other puppies?